Try not to run you over. It would be. Alright, so this is Spring Hill Drive in Spring Hill, Florida. I'm actually on my way home from work. Some of us actually works. Anyway, it is July and it's super hot. My car is reading 97 and it's super humid, so probably feels like 105, you know. We are going not yet 40 miles an hour because we have some student drivers. Lots of little stores. I'm yawning because I'm just getting out of work and I always yawn on my way home from work. And we have a ton of Dollar Generals. They're like, you know, every 5 miles apart. Probably take over the world. I should know. My sister works at one. We have a nice park here on the left, Veterans Memorial Park. And we have a lot of new homes popping up all over the place. Why you would want to live on a busy street is beyond me. Most of them take care of their lawns pretty well. You know, you'll have one or two that don't give a shit. But for the most part, people care. I was talking to one of my patients today, and he had tripped over. Not that I think it's funny, but it's funny. So he tripped over one of those parking blocks, you know, that keeps your car from going into the next parking space. So he tripped over one. And he ended up breaking his wrist. So while he's lying on the ground, the people around him were super nice. And one woman had brought him something to, you know, put on his head because, you know, he kind of banged himself up a little bit. So while he was waiting for, because somebody, of course, called 911, please don't get up, you know, he's like in his 70s. And another woman brought him an umbrella because it was super hot out and the sun was beating down on him. And I thought, gosh, you know what? There's still nice people. Of course, they were older. And he was older. So, you know, of course, they gathered all around him. Mostly women. Probably widows. So that was nice. Still yawning. Can't stop it. Probably because I got the air conditioner, you know, blasting in my face. Because it's so hot out. So anyway, this is Spring Hill. Not very much going on around here. We have a pharmacy like on every corner. We have a Winn-Dixie supermarket. They have their own pharmacy. We have a CVS on the right. We have a Walgreens on my left. So that's like 3 pharmacies just in this one corner. And then there's like a little podunky one just, across the street. So it's 4. Gotta have lots of pharmacies. When you get into a older demographic like where we are, you'll find everybody who is anybody is on medication. There's a cute little motorcycle thingy. Looks like a 3-wheeler. So I'm doing just over 40 miles an hour. We all go much faster in the mornings. Me, because I'm trying to get to Dunkin' before I get to work. Because I find if I don't get a Dunkin' or a coffee that tastes good, I'll kind of be grumpy for the rest of the day. Because when I'm at home, I don't get to drink. Oh! I'm telling you, I will yawn all the way home. If I don't get to drink a coffee in the morning, I only get to drink like less than half a cup. Because I would rather sleep than drink coffee. So I leave my house like at 7:30, but I don't actually get going until like 6:45, and that's if I have to take a shower. And if I don't have to take a shower, I don't actually move myself until like around 7. So I'm like trying to hurry up and drink, like at least a half a cup of coffee before I have to go in there and scrub myself, teeth, face, put some clothes on and get out of the house. That's all trying to give our little munchkins, our little mini schnauzer, a little bit of loving and a couple of treats. Get some bubblies in a little cooler that I take to work, so I have something cold to drink. Since I'm off the soda and I'm onto the flavored seltzer waters, which have 0 calories, 0 sugars, So I like the bubblies and whatever I can find at Publix. Oh, I'm still yawning. It's really awful. So I'm up to 50 miles an hour, and I got a truck next to me who can't decide which lane he wants to be in. But I guess I hear that Floridian drivers are the worst. And I only say that because people from Florida come from all over the United States. Well, not all over. They're mostly from the Midwest to the East Coast, and they come down here. Mostly from Michigan, so I don't know. Maybe Michigan drivers are the worst. But yeah, the majority of the people who move down here are from Michigan. Getting down to where the traffic bunches up a little because you don't have that wide open space. And if you look left here, you can make a left, but people don't know how to get in those little spaces. And what happens is that if you don't get your ass out of the way, you'll actually almost cause accidents. Because if there's not a turn lane and there's a place to turn, people don't know how to turn. So instead of like not turning at all, they would rather cause an accident. I swear I almost got killed the other day because some asshole didn't know how to use that. And by the time he decided to make a turn, I couldn't get out of the way. But thankfully, the guy behind me got out of the way, and he was actually carrying a trailer behind him. So he almost clipped me. I was just waiting for it. But if people don't have their own turn and they want to try and make a turn, bunch of morons. You know, I can't miss my turn. So instead of not missing their turn, though, they would rather cause an accident, is what I'm trying to say. Those are the kind I'd like to punch in the face a couple of times. I would like to have a ticket book, because those are the kind of people I would like to pull over and give them a ticket for not knowing how to make a turn. Idiots. I would too. I'd pull them over and give them a ticket. Listen, you need to go back to driving school. Alright, I'm going after this truck. I'm going to be home soon, so I'm turning off. All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for driving with me. See you later.